Whoa. 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 What's happening? Whoa. My yellow evolved into Let's Go Pikachu. Well, this should be fun.
Pikachu?
Hey there everyone, and welcome back to GameVine, and my name is Dave, and today we're doing our very first Nintendo Switch review. Yay! And it is with the Let's Go Pikachu. Now I'm going to be referring to Let's Go Pikachu mainly, but this is for Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. It is a love letter to the Pokemon Yellow version and the fans alike. And this was an in-between Pokemon game between Generation 8 on the Switch, which will be Sword and Shield. I'm a little late to the game on reviewing this, but I put 100 hours into this game because, like I said, Yellow is very close to my heart. It was the very first Pokemon game I ever got, beat, and fell in love with. So I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this game, and I really wanted to give my full opinion and put it out there. So without further ado, let's go into the opinion, give you the specs first, and then we'll give it a score. Let's go. So Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee at its core is Yellow with a graphical overhaul. So you'll be playing the Kanto experience in style. Now you'll still be battling the same system. Electric beats water, water beats fire, but it's more effective and user-friendly in this version. The story has changed a bit, but ultimately you'll be battling the gym leaders Misty, Brock with new style sprites, battling trainers along the way to earn your way into the Elite Four and become the best Pokemon champion. And as you can see, the graphics are beautiful. A lot of the scenery has been ripped straight from Yellow, but there has been a lot of changes, so let's get into talking about those right now. The first one is an obvious one. You'll be catching Pokemon a lot differently, but if you play Pokemon Go, it's going to be familiar. There are 3 different ways that you can catch Pokemon with the Pokemon Ball Plus and with the Joy-Cons, and the motion sensor most of the time works. It works better with the Pokemon Plus than the Joy-Cons, and when it does work, it's immersive and it feels very niche and kind of gimmicky, but for the better. Nothing makes me feel like a real Pokemon trainer than actually catching a Pokemon with a Pokemon Ball Plus. Handheld version is the best way to catch Pokemon, and if you want the easiest experience there, and catching Pokemon is going to be the best way that you can get experience, and I actually like it. I never once felt like I was losing out on battling because there were tons of trainers to battle, and you could battle the Elite Four over and over again, and you can battle the gym leaders every day as well. But the biggest change is now you can see the sprites of the Pokemon walking around the Kanto universe, and this is the best addition and something that I've been waiting a long time. You can now see the shiny Pokemon when they pop up and run straight towards them, or ignore any of the Pokemon that you've already caught. Another change is in the storyline. I have Let's Go Pikachu, so I experienced a lot of cutscenes that were in regards to him. I understand that Eevee is the same way. There is a really cool scene with Blaine when you battle his gym for the first time as a game show, and it's just really cool, and it takes me back to Yellow, but adds a little bit of spice and something that I've always wanted in my Pokemon games. Now you can also play 2 players. The second player doesn't have much control, but they can help you catch Pokemon, and they can also help you battle with your own Pokemon and have a 2v1 or a 2v2 battle. Really cool. And one of the cooler changes is very minute, but a favorite of mine. You don't have to grind experience. Whenever you catch a Pokemon or battle a trainer and defeat them, every one of your Pokemon in your party gets experience from the get-go, and that is a really cool addition. And money's easy to come by in this game. Everything's easy to come by. Battling, this is an easier addition into the world of Pokemon. That's not a bad thing though. I did pass out or die, whatever you want to say, but it was because I didn't prepare. If I prepared every time, I could have beat this game flawless victory style. The menu selection is a bit different. You have berries and different Pokeballs. There's no HM. Your main partner Pokemon will take on the brunt of that. Flying, strength, cuts, they will do that, so you no longer have to take up a move spot. There is tons of care to put into your partner Pokemon. You can pet them, change their hairstyle. You can get them with special different moves that are unique to them. Like the Pikachu Surf move is one of my favorites. Check that out, pretty neat. But all in all, this completes an immersive and a well-placed addition in the Pokemon world, in my opinion. So let's go into the pros and cons, and then we'll get into the score and my final opinion. So the pros. You can see the Pokemon sprites and their shiny counterparts. As a shiny hunter, I appreciate that. Leveling goes across the whole team. That's super cool. The fighting system has been balanced and stays the same rock, paper, scissors, Spock, lizard. I love that. Riding Pokemon instead of bikes is pretty cool. Customizing your clothes and your partner's clothes is really neat addition. The CP stat calculator is cool. Trading Pokemon with Pokemon Go is also really cool, and the only way that you can get Meltion on the regular. And the end game is pretty cool with the Master Trainers. So you always have something to do even after you beat the Elite Four. Daily stuff as well is something that you can look forward to. And of course, it's user friendly. Let's go over to the cons. The menu system is terrible. It takes me out of the whole experience when I'm catching Pokemon, when I'm traversing the Kanto universe. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. If the menu is something that I have to go into, I'm dreading it. It takes me out of the experience. Hopefully they can improve on this in future editions. It is too easy to play. In my opinion, that's okay, but in the competitive universe, that's going to be a no-go. Multiplayer is pretty bad. Not really that competitive, but if you do not have a good team, you're going to get obliterated like I did. The mini games. Hurting was cool for about 5 minutes, but I got tired of it. And yes, different Pokemon will move faster. Slowpokes will not come with me. Urgh. And they took away the slots. I get it, but I miss the slots. The Pokemon Plus wasn't my favorite, but it actually has won me over. So I'm going to put that in the pro. Go get it if you have the extra money. And the candy system. Giving candies one by one is such a tedious process. Give me an option to give my candies in bulk to my Pokemon. And there is no breeding, but there was no breeding in yellow anyway. So those were the pros and cons. Now let me give my score and my final thoughts. All right, so that's the review. The score for this game is going to be an 8.9. Really, really high, and the only thing that could change to make this a perfect game would be the menu selection and some of the trading options and the multiplayer. Tweak a little bit of that and give me back my slots, and then we would actually have a perfect game. The Pokemon Plus Ball really did make the experience even more immersive. I felt like a trainer. I am going to do an extensive review on this game and go over all of the specs, the Pokemon Plus, the actual shiny hunting, post-game, and so much more. So keep a lookout for that video if it hasn't already posted. One thing I will say is I don't know why I can't use my amiibos in this game, but I love this game nonetheless, and I really hope they make these improvements in Let's Go Johto. You hear me, Game Freak? Let's go Johto. Let's make it happen. So, until the next time that I see you, everyone, I've been Dave. Please click like and subscribe at the end of the video here, and share it too. That would only help the channel grow, and have a great rest of your day and a great time with all that you play. I'm out, guys. Bye.